Hello there. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. My next guest is an international film star who has made over 180 films, but can he balance anything on his face? Well, he is best known for such unusual parts as the vampire Nosferatu, and we're delighted that he is here with us tonight. Please welcome Klaus Kinski.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you very much for being here.
I was a little bit afraid you asked me the sort of things to do as the other guy before me.
No. Have you ever balanced anything in your face?
No, not this, only this, but I watched you a lot of time. I mean, when I couldn't sleep at night and it's cracking in television, there's nothing left anymore, and I push a button, it's always you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, I don't mean it bad. I mean, I liked it. It was funny.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Then I had a little bit pity because I thought it was this guy's doing it every night. He'd never get any sleep. And I still believed it when I came here, when they picked me up at the airport, and they said, no, it's not live. And
yeah.
So that's what actually could have been a reason to.
Yeah, it would be fun doing it at 12:30 at night, but I think the audience might be a little peculiar, you know.
Yeah. But no, I'm just naive. If it's night, I think it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is a pleasure for me to be.
It's a real honor for us. I wanted to ask you about. We showed some photos of this the vampire Nosferatu. Mm-hmm. Is that the most peculiar part you've played?
What do you mean exactly by peculiar?
Yeah.
I really mean, if I ask something, I really mean I don't understand it.
Well, can we show the picture again? See, that's what I mean by peculiar.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe shaving my head, and so this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't like the makeup. I didn't want to have the makeup. I hate makeup, and so he asked me so every day. I mean, weeks before, every day to have this makeup, and finally, I mean, it was just so tiring that I said, okay, we have it. But I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because it took so long, it took 5 hours every day to put it on.
It looks like it would be uncomfortable.
But besides this, I don't see a big difference between this one and any other part.
It's pretty much all the same.
Yeah, that's right.
We have to do a commercial and take station identification, I think, and balance our checkbooks. Then we'll be back with Klaus Kinski. Very much, Paul Schaefer. Very nice. This gentleman is, of course, Klaus Kinski, and Monday on this program, Viva, actress and cult figure, will be here, comedian George Miller, and the king of cheap horror movies, Mr. Roger Corman. We had Werner Herzog on the program a couple of months ago.
I know that. It was obvious because he was in New York for other reasons, and I couldn't. But people told me it must be a really good story what he's telling for 12 years all around the world, because they told me he repeated this thing.
The same stories over and over again?
Yeah, the same story that he put it again on me. And
well, he was here talking about the film that you two did together, Fitzcarraldo. And you were terrific, by the way.
Thank you.
But he also, let me ask you this. How do you and Mr. Herzog get along as actor-director?
Not at all. Thing was, I mean, half for fun and half. We were invited some years ago in Telluride, Colorado Festival, and I told them already from before New York, from the opening of the movie, and so because they're always telling the same story. I said, "Don't give me a break this time. Don't repeat this." And okay, no, I promise you. And we had a press conference, like a picnic, very, very relaxed and so on. And then in the end, he was telling the same time this story. Mm-hmm. And they asked me, what I think about it, because they were just amused about it. And I said, first of all, I don't know this guy, which was true. I didn't want to know. And then I said, I have to tell you that the story may be good, but there's something wrong because I never put the gun on me. Could never have put the gun on me because he didn't have a gun.
All right, now let's talk about the story.
No, I just want to tell you up. And then he took the microphone out of my hand, and I said, it's not true. I had one, but I hid it. Mm. So he didn't want to give up.
Okay, now let's go back. Now let's talk about that story. The story was that he says that you pulled a gun on him.
Yeah, no, he said there was just a mess in there. I mean, it was very exhausting. There about 40 or 45 hours to get there in the jungle.
Was this on Fitzcarraldo?
No, Aguirre. Okay, and he said he put the gun on me in Aguirre. I mean, the Aguirre was more than 10 years ago. And we arrived at night without having eaten anything for 24 hours. Everybody fell in the mud and really thing. And I just screamed out. I said, okay, if this is going to continue, I'm the first one who's going up, going away. And he said, if you go away, I kill you. I said, this is just what I'm waiting for. Just come to my place, okay? And I had my own raft, and then he was coming in the morning, but just apologizing that I mean that was
so it actually happened.
I was the only one who had a Winchester rifle in the jungle. He didn't have a gun.
Oh, so he threatened you. He said, "I'll kill you."
Yeah,
but he didn't have the gun.
He didn't have.
You
gun.
had the gun, but you didn't threaten him.
No, I didn't threaten him because there was no. I mean, I would have done something maybe without warning him. Okay?
Yeah.
No, I don't have to threaten him.
Yeah.
Not to kill him, but I mean, just I don't know, whatever. So this happened many times.
So that's a story you're tired of that story, and let's go on to other. Now, would you do another film with Werner Herzog?
Maybe. I mean, when I did the first. I really mean it. When I did the first movie, I haven't spoken to him about 6 years or so. And I always said, I don't want to see this guy anymore. And then he just called me one night at 1 o'clock in the morning. He said if I want to do this 2 movies with him, then I did 2 movies. And I say, okay, no, never again. And some years later, I did another movie. So it may happen and maybe not.
Do you feel like when you're on location or on a set that you cause a lot of commotion?
Coffee, right?
Oh, you didn't get your coffee?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Werner or Klaus would like coffee. Please. You want anything in it?
No, just coffee.
Just coffee. I'm sorry, you're exactly right. He had asked for coffee around noon, and we'll get you. I'm sorry, that is silly. Okay, now, when you're on a set, on location, do you cause trouble? Do you cause a lot of commotion?
No, it would be too exhausting to cause trouble because most of the time, whatever the movie is, it's just exhausting enough to shoot a movie. Okay?
Yeah.
And then there's no point in. I mean, you said before, I heard you said about 180 movies, and I did about 200.
Yeah.
Okay, now, no, I had a lot of trouble in my life. Everybody knows it all over the world. It was printed in it. But the thing is, it's no secret about it, but I had a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry.
But it's up to the guy who's doing the movie, okay, or the circumstances.
The truth is, if you were really causing trouble, you couldn't do 180 movies.
That's right. Yeah, it's very logical. Yeah. So, but if I really get deep in trouble,
that's right.
Okay. Now, sometimes I was really deep in trouble in my life, but I mean, okay.
How have you seen your daughter? Do you see much of Nastasia?
We call each other wherever it is. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I know in Tokyo or there or right, I mean, in distance of 20,000 miles or so. No, last time we talked over the phone was she called from the Bahamas and I was in California.
Yeah. You must be very proud and pleased with her success.
Oh, yes, yes, right. She's in Hollywood now. She's doing a movie. Okay, now, but it is completely, the circumstance already, I mean, saying it. I mean, do a movie deep in the jungle, 3 days away from the next
civilization. Yeah, well, Fitzcarraldo, you guys were buried in South America.
Or doing Aguirre, and I had my costume weighed about, I don't know, about 50 pounds, and you just have to defend your life.
Oh, yeah.
So because he is so unconscious sometimes that he just, in the rapids, so without any safety or so, if you fall in, you just die. Okay. Yeah. And I remember one shot, he was running in, and he didn't want to listen to anybody, not to the Indians. So we was running in a tree, and the tree cut the raft in the middle, and the raft was already underwater like this, and I took my knife and I cut up my costume. And he was around the shot in a little speedboat, but he was not in danger. Okay?
No.
And then he tried to tell me something, and I didn't let him finish the line. Because if you just don't shut up, that I'd throw you to the piranhas, and they have eaten you in about, I don't know, in 30 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what. On the other hand, it's very easy. They have. I was talking too fast.
No, it's just a very entertaining story.
Not clear.
being thrown to the
No,
front.
he looked. No, I mean, we like each other very much.
Yeah.
On one hand, I really, sometimes I can't stand him because it's just.
But it's true that directors like having you in their films because you really bring a very unusual presence to the project, don't you?
No, I mean, the thing is, the 4 movies I did with him is most of the time we didn't even talk about what we're going to do. He just let me do.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it was good for him. Just let me do it. Otherwise, I want to say the circumstances. If you are in a tough circumstance, it is very, very stupid from a director to disturb you, right?
Right.
He should satisfied with what you bring, you know. Otherwise, it's just superficial trash what's coming out. So that's why sometimes maybe we succeeded. I don't know, but sometimes people liked what we did.
Yes.
On the other hand, he's very friendly, very nice with me. He's just a pain in the that's all. No, I heard about. No, sometimes I can't stop it, but I heard about this. But I remember when I had Good Morning America once here. I must say it because it is true. They said I should not say certain words, but I can't have it. Sometimes it just came out.
No, you can say pain in the.
Okay.
You can say that, can't you?
Can I?
Yeah, you can say pain in the. Say it again.
Pain in the.
Thank you.
Not very often you hear it. That's why you want to hear it again.
No, it's fine.
Another time?
I'm going to have to ask you if you can come back because we're running a little late, but I would love for you to come back and we'll spend more time talking whenever you're in this part of the country. Pleasure meeting you. Klaus Kinski, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back with Paul Zimmerman.